bandsaw. Should be going just about down. A little bit of a crossing, but not too bad. Clear prop. All right. Check. Strobes are on. We're about an hour from sunset, so you want to make sure those are on. All right. Roll on throttle. Nice, smooth takeoff. Alright, we want to stay out of the pattern, so we're going to turn to the right here. Left-hand pattern at the airport. Gas up, stop some wind.
Here's the traffic, Skyline 926 down the downwind. Time over the traffic.
Beautiful night. It's actually a little chilly up here. Maybe I should have wore a sweatshirt. I got a long sleeve t-shirt and a short sleeve t-shirt on over top of that. Let's depart to the north here. Shelby traffic, PPG Trike, crossing over midfield at 500 feet, departing to the north. All right, guys, it's been a couple weeks since I flew. Glad to be back up in the air. A lot of stuff going on over the past couple weeks. A shout out to my parents. They live in Fort Myers Beach, and they were stubborn and stayed, and they're lucky to be alive right now. And got to give a their house was, their house was really damaged. My brother, he has a church up in Alaska. He flew down with his two sons, one of their friends, and his son-in-law, my niece's husband. And they were working on the house, and they were really rocking and rolling. My niece and her husband live down there as well, so they're working on his house as well. And luckily, he is in construction and knows what to do. And from what I hear, he's really been doing a great job. So thank you, Jordan, for all you do, and everybody else. Levi, Daniel, Terry, and Levi's friend, I'm not sure your name, but just a big thank you for helping down there. I thank God they were all right. A lot of work to be done now, though, and I'm just glad they're okay. Got that one on. There we go. Alright, that is a feat in of itself to put gloves on while you're flying. There's the corn maze. So I get my brakes back in the hand there. Alright. Glad I got my gloves on. My digits would be freezing. Yeah, I did want to mention I'm coming up on a year. This is October 9th, I believe it was. I'll have to check the date for sure, but I want to say it was like October 21st or 23rd that I left last year to go down to One Up Adventures and do my training on my trike. Well, on their trikes, and then eventually my trike towards the end of it. That was a great experience. Hard to believe I've been doing this for a year. I do wish I got more flying time in. My hope was after a year to have 100 hours in, but I'm not even at half that. I believe I'm at, last check, about 34, 35 hours, somewhere around there. But I'm happy for the flights I do get. I usually get to fly at least a couple times a month. I try every week if the weather's good, but between the weather and work and family commitments, it's a lot harder to do than you think. If anybody asks me getting into it, is there anything that didn't meet the expectations? And flying time is definitely one of those. I would love to fly a whole lot more than I am. And if I had a place closer to fly, I think that would help. But again, there's still a lot between just weather, family commitments, work. Life happens, you know. It's those retired guys or those guys that do this for a living, either YouTube or training other pilots. They can build those hours up quick. Happy for them. I wish that if I could make a living doing that, raise a family, I would do it. I'll have to check what number flight this is. I know I'm in the, I should be in the upper 30s now. I definitely have more flights than hours. But my hours may be a lot less. I think might have been confusing my hours with my flights. This might be flight number 37 or 38. My hours may still actually be in the mid to upper 20s. A lot of the first time flights were 20-30 minutes tops. Only recently have I started flying, like trying to get at least an hour in for a flight. Oh yeah, you can tell the shadows are gone, so the sun's going down. Let's get a good view of this. Alright, as before we head back. Look at that. Got the mountains out there, the clouds, the sun rays coming through the clouds down in front of the mountains. Just beautiful. Shelby traffic, PPG Trike. That's about 4 miles north of the airport. Slowly making my way in. Any traffic, please advise. We are going to have to get one more look at this sunset because it is happening and it is beautiful.
Okay, right now, Foxtrot Hotel is turning wind, 412, right on the following 429.
Look at that. Just gorgeous. Okay, I'm blind. I looked at the sun too long. It's mesmerizing. It's pretty calm down here, it seems to, and kind of coming in this direction, so I think I'll just approach the short field and land there. Shelby traffic, PPG Trike will be landing on the grass field to the east of the hangars. Don't be going down too much just yet. Yeah, if I get over this line, I can turn a little more into the wind by changing my direction this way. Yes, I talk to myself a lot, especially on landings and takeoff. There's the berm I definitely want to get over. And we're going uphill, so I want to add a little more power. Put up on my... Woo-hoo-hoo! Landed and done. Alright guys, thanks again for coming along. I appreciate everybody who watches. If you like it, hit that subscribe and bell and get notified anytime I take a flight up. I usually have the camera on. Thanks again. Everybody take care. Bye-bye.